Hey guys, it's your boy Mike here, and this is my channel, Social Rockstars. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 tips to build a great conversation that will have a lasting impact. Right, so we begin with number 1, okay? And this is the initial contact, guys, okay? So what you want to do is you want to split those into 2 categories. One is social, which is your friends, family, dates, etc. You get the picture, okay? And what you want to do there is you want to lead with something that you're comfortable with. So that's going to be handshake, hug, kiss, fist bump, whatever. It's the nature of your relationship that depends on how you're going to lead. And then number 2 is going to be business meetings. It's going to be a bit more formal, so that's interviews as well. Okay, and the general rule of thumb there is that you can't go wrong with a handshake, firm handshake, look at them in the eyes, and also smile. Okay, you can't go wrong, guys. Now, it does depend from culture to culture. So you have different cultures. Let's say, for example, Japanese people bow, etc. But as a general rule of thumb, you can't go wrong with a handshake and a smile. Tip number 2, okay? So tip number 2 is very simple, but it's super crucial because it can make or break a conversation, okay? So, and that, guys, is eye contact, right? So in order for the other person to know that you're engaged, that you're listening, you need to give them some eye contact, okay? So I'm not talking about staring them down, but keeping some eye contact is always beneficial. It shows that you're interested, it shows that you're paying attention, it helps you focus more on the conversation, and it can lead to great results, okay? Now, what generally I do there, and I think is pretty easy to kind of follow through, is because it also feels natural, is that you look at them, let your eyes wander around the room for a little bit, and then look at them again, okay? Don't stare them down. Don't avoid their eye contact, just kind of maintain it and then break it. Maintain it and break it, okay? Now, another thing is, and I can't stress enough, is it kind of goes onto the eye contact bit, is don't look at your phone, guys. This is so annoying because A, it shows that you're super disinterested, B, it shows that you'd rather be somewhere else, and C, it takes the whole kind of interesting part of the conversation, you know? There's really, if you decide to spend some time with that person, there really shouldn't be anything else that matters rather than what you're doing and what you're talking with them. Tip number 3 is let the conversation flow, okay? And there's a corny kind of quote that I've seen online. It's a river cuts through the rocks, not with its force, but with its persistency. So that's how your conversation should be flowing, okay? You shouldn't force things, you should just follow a natural path, okay? So don't put a lot of effort, and then just ask questions, listen to what they say, and then engage with them from there. Now that we've got the foundations of the conversation well built, is how to maintain that conversation. And it's really easy. It really boils down to the fact that the person, you're gonna keep asking the person question, that person is gonna answer, and then what you do from there is you either follow up with a statement of your experience or something that you've done, or you ask them to elaborate. And then that really helps the conversation follow a natural path and take you to learn a bit more about each other, whether that's gonna be in a personal environment or in a date. That's ultimately what you want. You want to know a bit more about the person, you don't want to get too personal too quickly, and you want to get a feel for them. So the conversation really should be bouncing naturally from topic to topic and from person to person. It's like playing ping pong. Follow those rules and you've got a really nice base to kind of work off. And even if you don't feel confident in the beginning, if you don't feel comfortable, practice makes perfect. The more you do it, the more you get used to it, the easier it gets, and then you're going to be doing it in no time without kind of even thinking about it. Don't spend time with people that don't appreciate you or your personality or what you have to say. There's going to be a lot more people that will be interested in what you have to say than people that don't. So don't get discouraged if something doesn't go well. Take it as a learning experience and use it to build yourself. This is the final takeaways from this video. It's keep it light, ask questions, pay attention, don't not be afraid to talk about yourself and about your experiences, and respect yourself and respect them, and you'll be great, I'm sure.